Hi race rumours, it's Tuesday night and you know what that means. It's Tuesday Thunder with the guys from AusNZ Simracing. And of course, AusNZ Simracing, it's the home of the Tuesday Thunder and the home of weekly events for Race Room Down Under. Tonight the guys are taking to the track in the challenging DTM 92 Opel Omega, and that's a bit of a mouthful in itself. Yeah, what track? Well, Silverstone National, so the shortened version of one of Britain's iconic tracks. The guys are just heading out on track now for qualifying, so let's jump across and take a look. Good lineup of drivers tonight. We got 20 drivers taking to the track for this round. Yeah, challenging car. Not a too bad a track as far as the challenge goes, but with this car and 20 on track, it's going to be interesting. Just looking down the list, we've got a few names there that I haven't seen before, and up on screen, one of the legends of Tuesday Thunder and AusNZ Sim Racing is John Bradshaw. Big welcome back to the big fella. Good to see him on track again. Comes across and pops up to 4th place with that time for 108.941. Looks like we might have had a few audio issues there. Sorry about that. Yeah, hopefully we've got the sound back up again. Oh, and John's done the donuts. Yeah, wouldn't be a race Tuesday Thunder without Johnny doing something a bit random. DDF's obviously been told to qualify by his legion of followers over on his own stream. Yeah, sitting third at the moment. Can he improve on that? Goes to the top. High expectations on this guy tonight. Old Ed Engineer. He had a bit of a rough run on Sunday's Enduro, so kind of picking tonight he might try and seek a bit of revenge on the track. Comes Stu again, challenging for that pole position. Oh, he might have been balked by another car there. Is it going to hold him up a little bit? Looks like he's backed out of it. It's a bit of a shame. He was on a good run there with the purple sector in the first sector. The fast Kiwi Damon looking to move up the ranks a bit. Where's he going to come out? No improvement, still sits third. Just on 4 minutes remain. Let's see who's going to challenge now. Let's see everybody make that final push. don't forget, AusNZ Simracing, it's your place for weekly race room events down under, and home to Tuesday Thunder. Look for us on Discord. Eventually I'll get around to putting the address down the bottom and one of the links, and you can drop by and join us. Left, and I'd say at the moment that DDF's got this one in the bag with a 108.042. Doesn't look like anybody else is really challenging too much at the moment. On a last rush, he's actually got 2 sectors in the purple, so he might just put it past DDF here. Let's see how this goes in the last corner. Oh, and he's just run out of time. But it's put him up. He's managed to finish the lap. Surprisingly enough, it's put him up to the top. Quite an interesting little scenario there that the qualifying results popped up, and yeah, Damon crossed the line after they came up and still managed to get that top spot. So here we go, 35 minutes of Tuesday Thunder with AusNZ Simracing. Proudly brought to you by Kiwi Race Room. Something a little bit different. A lot of guys out there with their streams tend to be in car, so we thought we'd bring you a spectator's view of the action here at AusNZ. So yeah, enjoy. As they line up on the grid there, I'm kind of reminded of the old classic game Lemmings, and I reckon quite a few of these are about to fall off a cliff at the end of this. And here we go, getting ready, and the lights are out and they're off. I'm not sure who's who by looking at that picture, but it looks pretty impressive coming down to turn 1. Finney's managed to sneak past Damon there. This could be a good battle, this one. Go, nearing the completion of the first lap, and it's DDF from Damon, Stu sitting 3rd, Johnny Bradshaw hard on the attack there, sitting in 4th, and Smarty sitting in 5th. You can pick the difference between these cars on track, good luck to you, because I can't. Matt got a drive-through penalty for speeding in pit lane. It's interesting. Has he been down the pits already? Jeff Newton, I don't know this name, but he's obviously pretty well, I was going to say talented and quick, but maybe not so much now. He's the first lemming to fall off the cliff by the looks. Actually surprising I haven't seen a bit more of that. Yeah, earlier in the week a few of the guys were mentioning this track and car combo, and it kind of got likened to driving a spinning top in a bathtub, realistically. A lot of the guys just not able to keep the car going where it should be, a lot of rear end hanging out and spinning round. So I'm picking as it progresses that there might be a bit of that going on. A little bit of bargy going on there. Oh, and Ed Engineer's bad run continues as he's actually disqualified from the race for cutting track limits too much. As Ed would say, don't worry, I'll get him in the next one. Little battle pack at the front here, and I'm pretty sure that the camera's going to be gauged on these guys pretty much through the entire race. Yeah, still got 31.5 minutes to go, so it's a long way to go yet. But don't forget, oh, what was that? That was that Finney went round. It was. He binned it. As I was saying, yeah, don't forget we've got our safety car, and I'm guessing Finney's definitely going to want that now. Dropping down still, all the way down, all the way down. John Bradshaw back on the pace very quickly, returning to the AusNZ Simracing scene. We haven't seen him for a while. Good to see him back. And he'll be ranging down on Stu Pittard anytime soon. quick Brody. I didn't even realise he was in here. Yeah, doing his stealth mode thing and just going to sneak up on everybody. See, he's just picked up a slowdown penalty there for track limits. Oh, I guess in this car you'll get a few of those. Over 5 minutes down, and Stu Pittard's actually doing a very good job here of holding this 1.1 second lead over Johnny Bradshaw. Our good old friend Rangy. He's had quite a good run in the Enduro the other night. Yeah, I couldn't keep up with him. Then again, I couldn't keep up with just about everybody in the field. Just take a quick look and see where our two Kiwis are placed. We've only got two in the room tonight. So Damon Slavic sitting in 4th and Ben Andrews sitting in 7th. So both in the top 10. It's pretty good at this early point of the race. Hopefully they can keep that going and actually move forward. Come on Damon, it's on you to win this for the Kiwis. Say the old Stewart's office is being kept extremely busy today with track limits, but like I said earlier, these cars, this track limits, yeah, hang the tail out a bit too much, you're going to get a slowdown. Back to the front of the field, and Stu just keeps on pulling out that lead. Damon trying to catch in 4th, he's catching up to Glenn there. Johnny Bradshaw still sitting in second spot. Oh, and just in the background there, you know, we keep on saying it at AusNZ Simracing, and here comes Brodie. Brodie with a nice little drift off the last turn there behind Damon. Greg Hancock having another moment. Oh, and who we got here? Stephen Coe as well. Yeah, there'll be a few more of those before the end of the race, I'm sure of it. So Damon right up on the back of Glenn now. I'm pretty sure he'll make a move to move into that third spot anytime soon. Bit of a look down the inside there. Unable to make it stick. Brodie with a big off. Kind of unusual for him. I wonder if he got a little bit of help from somebody. And Rangy off as well. Rangy will do a few donuts out in the grass there and a bit of lawn mowing. Here's the move from Damon. Is he going to pinch it? Running side by side. Moves into third. One of these cars is Clint, I'm not sure which one, but I think it's that one, number 26. Get some pedals down this field. Oh, up on the sausage curve, you won't want to do that too much. I took one of these cars out earlier in the week just for a bit of a run around, and yeah, everybody was saying about how loose they were. I never had any problem with that. I had a problem with the sausage curves where I hit them too hard, and I got some very close-up looks at the Silverstone track surface as the car actually just rolled over. Minutes to go, and you know what that means. It's safety car time. So Stu will slow down and the whole pack will back up behind him there. This is just something we do in AusNZ Simracing's Tuesday Thunder. There is no actual safety car in race room, so we have made it our own. Yeah, so everybody at the back will now race, as we see at the front. Slow down and wait for everybody to catch up. This will be interesting on the restart. These guys have probably all just started to find their rhythm, being that we're 15 minutes into the race, another 20ish to go, and yeah, starting to find their rhythm. Now they lose it off. The tyres cool off, brakes cool down, drivers just cool down and lose their nerve as well. So once everybody catches up at the back there, they'll be put under driver's orders, and anytime, which I can't really see from here, they'll be given the green flag and they'll be off again. Obviously gone green again by the looks. Somehow Jeff Newton was put to the front, but obviously he was a lap down, so they let him through to try and clear that. And a bit of chaos there in the first corner by the looks of it as well. Stu's lost his rhythm a little bit there, and he's dropped back down the field a little bit, or maybe he just had a little bit of a lose through the first series. Damon covering, and covering quite severely there. No, it wasn't Damon, sorry, it was Johnny Bradshaw covering Damon. Brody again sneaks his way into third place. Oh, we got one over. I'm not sure who that was. I wonder if they hit the dreaded sausage curves like I did that in practice. Oh, and a solid shunt to the pit wall as well. I'm not sure who that was either. It's all starting to happen on this restart. If you like what you see here, come and join us, AusNZ Simracing. Find us on Discord, and I'll pop a link down the bottom for you to come and find us as well. We do Tuesday Thunder every Tuesday, and we also run some Sunday races. Kind of been looking at this since the restart, and yeah, obviously they cloned the cars, but it doesn't look like the driver talent was cloned behind the wheel. nice synchronised spinning there by Clint Olive and Ben Andrews, I think it was. Oh, Benny's lost it again. It's a bit of a weird one there. I think he might have just got on the gas a little bit too quick to try and retain spots. Something a little bit weird there, Damon jumping up and down the leaderboard. Just a little glitch in the system I'm picking. Yeah, he's sitting second, about half a second behind Johnny Bradshaw. I'm sure he's going to make a challenge before the end of the race. Actually, he has to. He's a fellow Kiwi. Come on, Damon, get up there. Okay, that's probably one of the most random overtakes I've seen, so there's a little bit of glitching going on somewhere in our coverage. But somehow Damon's got past Johnny Bradshaw. More carnage a bit further down the field with Matt having a moment. And as always, here comes Brody. Probably not gaining as quick as I thought he would. He normally makes a lot of spots off the restart. Maybe he's struggling a little bit. Moves down the inside now of Glenn Baldwin and takes away third spot. Is this the start of the move towards the front? Oh, and Glenn's had a moment there, probably pushing a little bit too hard to try and keep on the back of Brody. Just clicked under the 10-minute mark. 10 minutes in an AusNZ Tuesday Thunder can be a lifetime. actually picking about now that our auto-director doesn't really know where to look. There's probably that much going on the track, a few people having spins, some close battles. I wouldn't want to be a TV producer either. Nice drift there by Stu through the corner. I bet that he's thinking about now, what if we didn't have a safety car? But you know, it was put in place to spice things up and also to give the newer guys and the guys with lesser experience more of a chance to have a race with some people, you know, bring them up to the back of the pack where they can race with some potentially similar ability drivers. The last thing you really want to do when you're new is be lapped time after time. So yeah, we brought that in and it seems to have worked so far. A lot of the guys just get so much quicker because of it, racing side by side or following another driver's lines. Stu's certainly doing something right anyway, because he's getting a lot of camera time. Yeah. I'm guessing his sponsors will be really pleased with that, although everybody else has got the same sponsors as well, so any of them are going to get good TV time. Maybe it's just his flamboyant cornering at the moment that's drawing their attention. That's the first three cars you can see on screen there. So we've got Damon, Johnny Bradshaw and Brody. And cut away because Stu's paid the cameraman yet again. It's all over the back of Dave Smart. Now, I've got to give this guy raps. He's a good competitor. And he's sort of snuck up in there. I hadn't seen him or taken much notice of him. He's not getting much camera time, but he's holding a very commendable third spot. We just lost John Bradshaw by the looks of it. It'll be an internet dropout or something like that. Such a shame. He's doing really, really well. Good to see him back. Like Jeff struck some issues there. Hope he hasn't run out of fuel. Something stupid like that. Stu continuing to pile on the pressure there, and he's actually past Dave down the back straight now. We're on the run to the checkered flag now. Just under 3 minutes remain. Glenn having an awesome battle there with Ray Schiller, one of our international exponents. Flying the Japanese flag there. Unfortunately, we've lost 6 competitors from this race, and yeah, it kind of reads like a who's who. Clint Olive is usually up there. Johnny Bradshaw, of course, the legend. Greg Hancock, he's another one of the quick guys. We see Greg now and again, he drops in and out. Good to have him on board for this one. Rangy, yeah, DDF. Must have binned it big time, because he's dropped out as well. And unfortunately, my old mate, Ed Engineer, we are sparring partners in the Enduro Series. We just somehow seem to find each other on the track and battle it out all the time. So it's a shame to see those guys out. So Glenn Baldwin's just been disqualified from stewards for excessive cutting of the track. Yeah, might be a little bit harsh, I think, with this combo, but you know, you got to keep it between those white lines. Coming to race conclusion now, and Kiwi flag flying well at the top there. Good on you, Damo. Brody just didn't really seem to have an answer in this one, or maybe the little incidents earlier in the race have really held him up. Yeah, Brody just having a bit of fun there, hanging it out. go, the checkered flag. Actually going to see the leaders cross the line by the looks. We're going to follow Pavel around for the final turn. And yeah, he's sitting in ninth. It's a bit unfortunate that we didn't see Damo and Brody and Stu come across 1, 2, 3. Unless they're still circulating, of course, which is possible. There we go, there's the results up now. So Damo, Kiwi power to the front there. Brody, he was on a charge, but yeah, just didn't quite get there. Stu Pittard came in third place and also took out the fastest lap of the race. Looks like we made it just in time. Everybody's lining up on the grid there. Get ready for Lemmings 2. Revenge of the Opel Amiga. Oh, and now we see the ploy of DDF. This was his way of getting a front row again. Ah, looks like a couple of the guys jumped the start, and I think DDF was one and Ed was one. Not exactly how you want to start a race. Good to see that everybody returned. We have got a full field of 20 cars out there again. That looks like a terrible trio up the front there. DDF, Rangy and John Bradshaw. There's sure to be some trouble up there somewhere. Is that Jeff Newton going down through the pit lane there? I wonder if he got a drive-through penalty as well. Oh, and Ed's got one for speeding in the pit lane as well. It just doesn't get any better for Ed. Somebody had a huge off on the back there. Didn't see who it was. Let's see who's dropping down the list rather quickly. Might have been Stephen Coe, but I'm not 100% sure on that. He seems to have dropped down quite a few positions there. Oh, somebody taking a shortcut there. Who was that? say, this race has been a bit chaotic looking so far, with a lot of penalties and cut tracks. All sorts going on here. This, of course, is Tuesday Thunder, brought to you by AusNZ Simracing and broadcast by Kiwi Race Room. We hope to continue to stream these events for you. Just trying to keep it simple. I'm not the best commentator in the world, so I hope you're enjoying the coverage. Just if you want, let me know and I'll stop talking at some stage as well. I reckon these stewards in these two events must have just about used up all the bandwidth that they have in this for this event. You know the mentality of a race car driver, though. They'd say that the stewards have got it wrong, wouldn't they? Every time. Just noticed something. It looks like I've had the wool well and truly pulled over my eyes this time around. Race 2 is a 10-lap sprint, not a 10-minute sprint as it has been previously. So we're up to lap 5 at the moment, with Rangy out in front, with Johnny Bradshaw chasing him down. Good to see Johnny at the front again. Clint sitting in third there, and our resident Stig Brody sitting in fourth and just keeping a keen eye on everything. No doubt he'll pounce before the end of this. My fellow Kiwis not faring quite so well in this one. Ben sitting in fifth. That's a good run from Ben. Well done, buddy. And Damon down in 13th. I think he must have got caught up in something early in the race, although of course he would have been starting right off the back anyway. Oh, and around goes Clint. It seems that corner's caught out quite a few tonight. You just come off that corner and just... yeah, put the power down a little bit too much, or carry a little bit too much speed through it, and it'll just spit you off to the inside of the track. I think with all these track limit penalties, there'll be quite a few steaming heads under the helmets out there at the moment. Quite glad that I'm not on the AusNZ Discord voice channel at the moment, because I'd say there'll be a few choice words here, there and everywhere. So Ben's now moved into fourth. Moving forward. Go strong, Kiwi. It's looking like a very tasty battle up front, but for some reason our director doesn't want to be there. Just see the 3 cars sneaking out of the screen on the bottom right there. It's Rangy, Johnny Bradshaw and Brody Steen, and they're right on each other's tail. Oh, somebody was up on 2 there. Was it Brody? Did he save it? No, it might have been John Bradshaw by the looks of it. He's lost a position due to that. Still, a very good save to keep it on all 4. Been making his way past. I think Johnny might have lost his rhythm just a little bit there. Brody to the front because Rangy lost it. More choice words coming out of the helmets. That elevates Ben into 2nd and John Bradshaw into 3rd place at the moment. Don't forget, if you like what you see, AusNZ Simracing is your place for weekly race room events down under, and of course, home to Tuesday Thunder. Come and join us on Discord. Stu loses it drastically there, just as he was starting to actually make an inroads to Johnny Bradshaw in 3rd place. But I'm going to say it, he'd better get his checkbook ready because he's just hogged the camera so much tonight, so I'll be sending him the invoice for all the coverage fees. Checkered flag is out. What do we got? Brody Steen to the line, 1st place. Ben Andrews coming across in 2nd. Johnny Bradshaw in 3rd. Stu Pitter 4th. Rangy in 5th, Jeff Newton in 6th, Ray Schiller in 7th, Dave Smart in 8th, Andrew Turnbull in 9th, and Damon Slavich running out the top 10. There we have it, another week of Tuesday Thunder with AusNZ Simracing. Now we sit back and wait and see what next week's combination will be. thanks for joining us for the stream. Yeah, till next time, over and out.